When a man succeeds, people naturally ask how hard he worked, what challenges he overcame, and what strengths carried him forward. His success is attributed to his talent, ambition, and resilience. But when a woman succeeds, especially if she is young, beautiful, or outspoken, the questions change. Suddenly, people wonder who is backing her, or who is supporting her behind the scenes. These questions, though seemingly harmless, are rooted in deep-seated biases suggesting that women cannot achieve greatness on their own. But when a woman succeeds, especially if she is young, beautiful, or outspoken, the questions change. Suddenly, people wonder who is backing her, or who is supporting her behind the scenes. These questions, though seemingly harmless, are rooted in deep-seated biases suggesting that women cannot achieve greatness on their own. They imply that if a woman rises, it must be thanks to the hidden influence of someone powerful, often a man. This mindset is a legacy of centuries when women were denied opportunities and their successes were either diminished or credited to the men around them. Even today, despite progress, society often struggles to fully believe in a woman's independent strength. But behind every successful woman is not a mysterious benefactor, it is her own perseverance, unseen battles, sleepless nights, and unshakable belief in herself. Her success is the product of resilience, courage, and relentless work, not of secret support or privilege. Instead of questioning who helped her, we should ask what she overcame to get here, and we should celebrate her for standing tall on a foundation she built with her own hands. 2. Root cause: gender bias and doubts about capability. A long history of inequality. Throughout history, women have often been assigned supporting roles: the wife, the mother, the person quietly standing behind a man's success. So, when a woman steps into the spotlight and shines by herself, society often feels uneasy. People aren't used to it. They don't know how to fully accept or honor it. Instead of applauding her efforts, many choose to reinterpret her success through a lens of doubt and assumption, saying things like, "She must have a rich boyfriend," "Her family must be wealthy," or "Someone must have opened doors for her." By doing so, they strip away the respect and recognition she rightfully deserves, reducing her hard-earned achievements to mere products of luck, privilege, or external support, rather than acknowledging the reality of her own ambition. B. Fear of powerful women. Deep in many people's subconscious, the ideal woman is often seen as gentle, sweet, compliant, and unambitious. This traditional image has been ingrained in society for centuries, and when a woman becomes strong, confident, and outspoken, it challenges these old norms. A woman who dares to speak up and assert herself can be perceived as threatening to this image. To ease this discomfort, some people try to downplay her success, saying things like, "She didn't really earn it," or "She must have had help." This reflects a deeper belief that women can't achieve success on their own and must rely on external support, such as family or a partner, to validate their accomplishments. Such attitudes undermine a woman's hard work and reinforce harmful stereotypes that limit her potential. By celebrating women who break free from these expectations, we can help shift the narrative and recognize women for their achievements on their own terms. 3. Behind every success: blood, sweat, and loneliness. A. The things no one sees. Behind every successful woman, there is no hidden benefactor or mysterious figure pulling the strings behind the scenes. The true foundation of her success is built on countless sleepless nights spent working tirelessly, often long after others have gone to bed. It's in the moments of quiet struggle, when the world sees nothing but a confident exterior, but she is quietly shedding tears over the setbacks that no one else witnessed. It's those moments when she doubts herself, questioning, "Am I doing the right thing?" And yet, despite the uncertainty, she takes the brave step forward, choosing to push through her fears. She fights unseen battles in environments where women are often judged more harshly and have to work twice as hard to earn even a fraction of the recognition their male counterparts receive. Whether it's in the boardroom, the classroom, or any other space dominated by male-dominated expectations, she knows that her achievements will always be scrutinized more, and her efforts will never be enough unless she proves herself again and again. People don't see this part of the process, the grit, the resilience, and the unwavering determination to keep going despite the obstacles. They only see the outcome, the success, the recognition, the accolades. And when they cannot, or simply refuse to, believe she earned it through her own merit, they begin to attribute her accomplishments to unseen advantages, a wealthy family, a lucky break, or an influential connection. These assumptions attempt to strip her of the recognition she truly deserves and reduce her journey to something she didn't truly earn. But the reality is that behind every successful woman lies not a benefactor, but a woman who worked tirelessly, sacrificed, and fought against countless obstacles, both internal and external, to reach her goals. Her success is not the result of luck or an easy path, but of years of hard work, determination, and the quiet courage to continue even when the road ahead seemed impossible. B. The loneliness of success. As she rises higher in her career, her personal and professional journey becomes increasingly isolating. The higher she climbs, the lonelier it gets. At first, it may be an exhilarating experience, as she breaks barriers and achieves what once seemed impossible. But with each step, she begins to realize the weight of the expectations placed on her and the isolation that comes with it. She can no longer share everything with others, even the people closest to her. Every vulnerable thought, every moment of doubt or uncertainty becomes a potential target for misinterpretation or, worse, exploitation. In a world where women's emotions and vulnerabilities are often seen as weaknesses, opening up can lead to those moments being twisted, distorted, and used against her. Trust becomes a rare commodity, and the once easy act of seeking support from others becomes fraught with the fear of judgment or betrayal. Not everyone around her is genuinely supportive. While some might offer a smile, a handshake, or an encouraging word, many are simply waiting for her to falter, to make a mistake, to stumble so they can relish in the idea that she was never truly capable in the first place. There's a certain type of scrutiny that follows women in positions of power or success, where their every move is watched, analyzed, and criticized. Her success isn't always seen as her own. Instead, it's often questioned, undermined, or minimized. And then there are the judgmental glances, the malicious gossip that circulates in hushed tones, in corners where no one thinks she can hear, but she can feel it. The invasive questions that aren't asked with genuine interest, but are meant to poke holes in her choices, her life, or her actions. These questions are often framed in a way that belittles her, undermines her authority, or implies that she doesn't belong where she is. They might ask about her personal life, insinuating that her success must have been somehow compromised by her relationships, or questioning her ability to balance work and life, as if only men are allowed to do both without comment. Every step forward demands more strength, more resilience, and more determination. It's a battle not just against external forces, but against the quiet, persistent pressure to conform to expectations that often feel unfair and impossible. The higher she climbs, the more she must learn to endure not just the judgment of others, but also the internal struggle of questioning her own place in a world that doesn't always welcome her success. Through it all, she must find ways to protect herself, maintain her confidence, and continue moving forward, even when the path is lonelier than ever. 4. What is backing anyway? If we must speak of backing, then let's speak of what truly stands behind a successful woman. It's not an unseen benefactor, a rich family, or a powerful man pulling the strings. It's something far more profound, far more enduring, an unbreakable spirit. Her success is driven by a relentless hunger for learning, growth, and improvement. It's a constant thirst to better herself, to push past the boundaries that the world tries to set for her, and to defy expectations placed upon her. She's the one who, even in the face of doubt or fear, chooses to rise, to learn from her mistakes, and to keep moving forward. Each failure becomes a lesson, each setback a stepping stone. There is no stasis in her journey. There is only evolution. Behind her success are countless nights spent grinding in silence, when no one is watching, when no one acknowledges her efforts. There are moments when she works past exhaustion, when she sacrifices sleep, personal time, and peace of mind for a goal that feels distant, intangible, and often unrecognized. She keeps pushing, not because of the praise or rewards, but because the desire to achieve, to prove her worth to herself, outweighs everything else. The silent hustle, the hours of work that no one sees, are the true backbone of her accomplishments. Yet, it's not just the long nights of hard work that shape her success. It's the silent resilience she exhibits when life gets hard, when her heart is broken, when trust is betrayed, when the very people she thought would support her turn their backs. Every disappointment, every betrayal, every moment of heartbreak becomes an opportunity to fortify her spirit, to prove to herself that she is strong enough to handle whatever comes her way. It is in these moments of personal crisis that she truly shows her strength, for she doesn't allow herself to be defined by what others do to her or by the circumstances she faces. Rejection is another form of adversity that doesn't break her. Time and time again, she faces the sting of being told no, of not being seen or recognized for her value. But where others may falter, she digs deeper, refusing to let those moments define her self-worth. She knows her value even when the world may choose to overlook it. Every rejection is met not with defeat, but with renewed resolve. She refuses to let the judgments or limitations others try to impose upon her dictate her future. So, if we must speak of backing, then this is what truly stands behind a successful woman, her unshakable belief in herself. The woman who kept believing in her own worth, even when no one else did. The woman who chose to stand tall, even when the world seemed to be set against her. The woman who, through every challenge, setback, and rejection, found the strength to rise again, because her true backing is not in the hands of others, but in her own unwavering determination, resilience, self-belief. 5. Real-life examples. Women who built their own success. A. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey's journey to becoming one of the most influential women in the world is nothing short of extraordinary. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi, Oprah experienced immense hardships, including abuse, neglect, and discrimination. Yet, against all odds, she managed to rise above these challenges to become a global icon. Her ascent to success was not the result of powerful connections or familial wealth, but rather a story of unparalleled resilience, relentless determination, and an unwavering belief in her own potential. Oprah's career began in media, and she quickly became a household name with The Oprah Winfrey Show, where she became known for her empathy, emotional intelligence, and ability to connect deeply with audiences. Over the years, she transformed her success into multiple business ventures, philanthropic endeavors, and a platform for positive social change. Oprah's rise proves that no matter how difficult the circumstances, personal drive, hard work, and resilience can transcend any barrier, and that women, regardless of their background or the adversity they face, can achieve greatness on their own terms. B. Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel's story is one of quiet strength, intelligence, and an unyielding determination to make her mark in a world that often underestimated her. Born in East Germany, Merkel faced not only the challenges of growing up in a divided nation, but also the gender biases that pervaded the political sphere. Initially, she was overlooked by many in Germany's male-dominated political landscape, with some questioning whether a woman, particularly one from East Germany, could ever lead a unified nation. Despite these early doubts, she became Germany's first female chancellor, holding office for an impressive 16 years. Merkel's leadership was marked by a calm, methodical approach, always guided by intellect, patience, and a deep sense of responsibility. She was the architect of Germany's post-2008 financial recovery, led the European Union through multiple crises, and played a pivotal role in global diplomacy. Through it all, Merkel maintained a quiet but firm belief in the power of pragmatism and diplomacy, demonstrating that leadership is not about brashness or aggression, but about navigating complex challenges with steady resolve and deep commitment. Her success is a testament to the strength of a woman who rose above expectations, proving that intelligence and perseverance can break down any barrier. 6. What should women do when asked, "Who's backing you?" A. Stay calm and smile. When faced with questions that attempt to undermine your success, the best response is often no response at all. Instead of reacting defensively or getting caught up in the negativity, simply smile. This is not about ignoring the question or letting it slide, but rather about understanding that the inquiry itself reveals the questioner's narrow perspective and outdated beliefs. Their assumption that a woman's success must be linked to someone else's influence or support shows a lack of awareness of the progress women have made. By staying calm and smiling, you demonstrate your strength and confidence, showing that you don't need to justify yourself to anyone. Your silence speaks volumes about your self-assurance and your understanding of who you are. It's a quiet but powerful reminder that you don't need validation from others to affirm your worth. Sometimes just a smile is the most powerful response. B. Keep moving forward. One of the most effective ways to deal with doubts and questions about your success is to simply keep moving forward. There's no need to spend energy justifying your achievements or defending your path to success. People who doubt you will never fully understand the hard work, sacrifices, and determination it took for you to get where you are. So don't waste time trying to explain. Instead, let your actions speak louder than words ever could. Your next achievement will be the clearest answer to any question about your capabilities. Every milestone you reach, every success you achieve, will be a testament to your ability, your resilience, and your strength. As you continue to climb, those who doubted you will be left in the dust, and your track record will silence any further inquiries about who helped you along the way. Keep moving forward and let your journey be the loudest proof of your worth. C. Inspire other women. Your success is not just about what you achieve for yourself. It's about the trail you blaze for other women to follow. As you rise, you are creating a path that will make it easier for the generations that follow to walk with confidence and purpose. Every step you take toward your goals is one that future women will be able to take with greater ease and greater belief in their own abilities. You are proving that women don't need to rely on anyone but themselves to succeed. By succeeding on your own terms, you are setting an example for other women that anything is possible. Your journey is a beacon of hope for those who may doubt their own potential. You are not just succeeding for yourself, but for every woman who will come after you. And your accomplishments become a powerful force for change, encouraging them to dream bigger, act bolder, and rise higher. Your success is an inspiration, and in turn you become part of a broader movement that shows the world that women are capable of anything. 7. A new world, where women's success is recognized rightfully. Imagine a world where, when a woman succeeds, the first questions are not, "Who's backing her?" but rather, "How did she work for it? What can we learn from her story?" A world where women are celebrated for their talents, resilience, and strength, not for the rumors about who might have helped them. 8. Conclusion. You deserve every bit of your success. If you're a woman striving every day, pushing yourself to reach your goals, don't let disrespectful questions or dismissive comments shake you. The people asking these questions, questioning your success, your strength, or your ability to achieve, they don't know your story. They don't know the battles you fought silently, the nights spent awake, worrying over decisions that could make or break your dreams. They haven't witnessed the quiet wars you fought within yourself, the self-doubt, the fear of failure, the moments where you question whether it was all worth it. They don't see the sacrifices you've made, the relationships strained, the personal time sacrifice, the emotional toll it took to keep pushing forward when everything around you seemed to be telling you to stop. They don't understand the weight of your journey, the relentless drive that keeps you going even when no one is watching. But you do. You know every step you've taken, every hardship you've faced, and every triumph you've earned along the way. That knowledge, the deep, unwavering understanding of your own strength and resilience, is more than enough. You don't need their approval, their validation, or their understanding. What matters is that you see the value in yourself and your journey. You've overcome so much to get here, and no disrespectful question or judgmental look can take that away from you. Keep moving forward because you are the one who truly knows what you've been through, and that, above all, is enough. Remember, you don't need anyone to back you to deserve success. You are your own greatest support system, resilient, courageous, and unstoppable. You don't need a powerful backer. You are the strongest pillar of your own life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.